It's a group of Irish people.
Um, I, I do want to say something, and I don't know if I should say this in front of Chief because he can completely disagree with me. What kind of Jello?
I really like mandarin orange, like
What
with the
kind of
mandarin orange in
answer
it.
is that? That's.
What are we gonna do with you two?
Can I have a hug?
Oh, how'd your surgery? Oh,
I was so high on pain meds, I don't even remember. It was great.
yeah, they put me out. I had an internal bleed that was putting pressure on my lung, and they got me into surgery just in time.
I'm glad you're okay. After we talk with PD, I really need to talk to you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
for starters, I'm really, really sorry.
Oh, hey, it's
It
not your
is,
fault.
and I'm sorry. And I'll fix it.
It's not your fault, Bailey. You didn't do this, and neither did Maria. I understand now. I wish I knew all these things about her back when I met her the first time.
Yeah, but I'm worried because she still knows things about you, which means they know things about you, and who knows who's talking to the police, and I just don't want to see you hurt.
It's all it's all hearsay. That she doesn't have any evidence.
Okay? I'm sorry. I'm
Okay,
sorry I got you
okay.
shot.
Hey, it's okay.
Oh,
You
thank
didn't
you,
get me
nurses.
shot.
I did. I
Hey,
called the
it's not your
police, by
fault.
the way. I know I told her I didn't, but I wasn't gonna leave you there
Oh,
without.
I was wondering how that happened.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
wasn't just gonna. Yeah, no, I made sure they were there before I even went in.
okay. That makes
Yeah,
more sense now. 'Cause
yeah.
I didn't call.
Well, yeah, was that why you got shot? Did she think you called? Like, what?
No, she never took my phone originally, so I took it out of my pocket to show her. I said, "Look, let me call Bailey and see if she's okay." Because I found out she called the
Wait,
guy
you
who I guess
told
was
her
holding
I
you.
was missing? I wasn't with
No,
her?
no, no. She told. Well, I knew. No, she called the guy that was supposed to be holding you, and I guess I don't know who she talked to, but that you
Gotcha,
had
okay.
gotten out.
Yeah, no, Winston escaped yesterday, and he brought them back to me, the PD. And, and I didn't want to leave because they said if I leave, then they would kill you and Campbell. But then PD made me leave, and then
Makes sense now. Yeah, that she was confused. Eleanor was confused as to why you were gone.
Am I good to?
yeah, I had never met Eleanor
Yeah, you're
before.
good.
Yeah, come in. Hey.
All right. Um, just so you guys are aware, I'm Captain Dimes, Los Angeles Police Department, the primary investigator of the whole situation you guys had going on. Um, before we start, are you guys okay to get questioned right now, or would you guys want to do that on a later time and date?
I'm
Whatever
fine.
you need. Yeah.
Okay. We'll start off with you, Chief. Can you explain what happened?
Yeah, so I home. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm sorry, some of this is coming back to me. I was on duty yesterday and I got a call from someone who claimed to be my next door neighbor who I have not met yet, so I just figured it was true. Um Called himself Craig. Um he uh he told me that during that rainstorm yesterday that my pool was overflowing into my bedroom, and so I left to go home to check what was going on. And I got home and realized there's no way my pool could flood into my bedroom because there's two steps leading down to it, plus the like 10, 12 inches of pool that the water wouldn't, it's an infinity pool, so it would flow out the other side before it even left anywhere else. So I was really confused, but I poured myself a glass of wine, started up my barbecue, and was settling in for the night as the rain stopped. And some Eleanor dressed all in black showed up. And she had me at gunpoint, told me to get in my truck, and drove me to I don't remember where we were. You guys showed up. I'm a little fuzzy on that. It was whatever. I remember Brick. That's about it. But yeah, she drove me there, and um, I found out she was one of the people that had. I put two and two together that it was one of the people that kidnapped me and Campbell a couple of years ago, Deputy Chief Campbell, that is. And she she just wanted to hurt me for all of the pain that I caused her when her gang got torn up by the police. And but I realized as this was going on that um I realized that she, I guess I don't know how to explain it. I'm a little fuzzy on it, but like she explained some things to me that made sense, that she has, I think, multiple personality disorder because there were other people inside her. She was talking about
DID.
voices
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, she was talking about voices that talk to her, and then I found out that one of her was this Maria person. Another is, what was her name? Diana.
Yeah. Maria, Diana, Ida, Liam, and now Eleanor. All Maria, by the way.
Yeah, all Maria, but Eleanor is Eleanor was the one that took us, or took me at least, and then from there we just convinced her to come out. Well, she switched to, I think, uh, to Diane, and then to Maria, and then that's when we convinced her to come out. That's where you guys come in.
Why was she mad at you? If Elio were the ones that put it, if Elio were the one that are involved with the whole gang to lock them up, why was she mad at you specifically?
When Campbell and I were, or Deputy Chief Campbell and I were taken, they wanted some, they just wanted paramedics, I guess, and um, we, well, I, no, we didn't uh we didn't comply with their plan. I know Campbell went and spoke to the then police chief, Chief Stark, and um, I know I talked to the police at one point as well. But we they didn't want us to go to the cops, so we did, and then an investigation led to them getting either all arrested or killed, depending on the, so a couple of them were arrested, a couple of them were killed, but those are some old case files I don't think you guys have anymore.
Okay.
I think she blames me for her gang, being destroyed. I guess her family, so she went after mine.
All right. Ms. Bailey, from start to finish, because this is your second time getting taken hostage like this. And I wasn't like on duty yesterday,
Yeah.
or if that was a week ago, however you want to put it.
It was
Did you
yesterday.
deny protective custody?
Yeah. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I said I would love for you guys to be with me. I would absolutely love a cop car. But they told me here are my two options. I either get no protection or I get full protection, meaning I get put into an anonymous house. I'm not allowed to talk to anyone. I'm not allowed to go anywhere. I'm locked up in this house. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't be locked inside a house again after being locked in a house for 2 weeks. And I asked her, I was like, if I go with you, can I at least go outside, go in the backyard, go do anything? And the answer was no, 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 you're stuck inside. You can't go anywhere. And I needed space. And then today, when Maria called me, the first thing I did was I ran to the police station. Nobody was there. I ran to MRPD. It was completely empty, so I dialed 911 and called you and told you exactly where she was because there was nobody there.
All right. Let's start with your story then. What happened? Because it was 2 weeks 1 or 2 weeks now. I can't remember at this point that you were missing. What happened with
Yeah.
that? And it's your choice if you want to state this in front of the chief or not. I don't mind either way.
I mean, he's my boss. He can listen if he wants, or he can go to the other room. It's up to him.
I'll stay if you don't mind.
Yeah.
That's not an issue.
Okay. From the start, me and Maria have been really good friends for a while now. We met. She came by the fire station. I now know she came by the fire station looking for this guy, Glenn, over here. But I was the only one there, and so I said hello. We started talking. I thought we were really good friends. She told me one day that she was in love with me and sang me a song and everything. I kind of reacted weird to that because I've never really had any interest in girls or anything like that, and I told her I needed space, and I walked away. Next thing I know, there's a guy in my apartment with a gun, and he injected me with some kind of needle. Everything after that's kind of a blur until I woke up in an abandoned apartment chained to a bathroom with some girl who sounds exactly like Maria yelling commands at me. A lot happened over those 2 weeks, but to simplify it, I learned that Maria has something called dissociative identity disorder, DID, and Diana was the one who kidnapped me because she was mad that I rejected her love. And when Maria found out that I was being held hostage there, she started freaking out and wanted to let me go. But when she tried to let me go, Diana came back and got really mad again. While I was there, I also met Ida, and then they told me about some of the other alters inside of her. And I had never met Eleanor before today. I thought when I got a call from Maria today that it was Diana. And she asked me where I was, and I told her it was none of her business. And that's when she said she had a gun to Chief's head and was going to kill him. And do you need any more details? I know I went through that fast.
Nah. I got what was needed, but the mail that that entered your house, I'm
The
just making
Irish
you
guy?
aware that he's in. Yeah, I'm making you aware he's in custody.
He's in custody? Okay.
Yeah. Uh, that was a whole separate group of people, separate from Maria.
Irish
She
guy?
paid, yeah, the Irish guy that came into my house. I think she paid him to kidnap me.
Well, they did. It's a group of Irish people.
Um, I, I do want to say something, and I don't know if I should say this in front of Chief because he can completely disagree with me, but I don't want to push charges on my half for what's happened.
Against who?
Maria. I want her to get to the hospital and get help. I don't want her sitting in a jail cell where she's not going to get
That's
help.
happening either way.
No, there's different.
That's gonna
There's mental
that,
hospitals. There's a huge difference between being locked up in a mental hospital and being sent away to just get worse.
You know, that's not your decision to make now. I hope you know that.
No, but I'm giving my opinion, and I'm saying on my behalf, I don't want to push charges for anything she's done to me. I am not pushing any charges. He can, y'all can for other things, but on my half, I don't want her charged with what she did to me.
I think what she means is that obviously we know there's things that you will be charging her with because that's just how it works.
Yeah.
But as far as it goes with her and me, I'm in agreement. I'm not pressing charges against her either. Now that I know what's going on, I believe me, I wanted to, but now that I know, I can't do it.
Like, I fully understand your job and you're going to charge her for certain stuff, but the stuff that she did to me and what I have control over, charging for those, I don't want to. I do want her locked away to get help. Don't get me wrong. I do not want her out and about until she's better.
All right, that's fine. I can work with that. But what she did to the rest of my guys here, and especially me, she's getting locked up for that. And it's quite literally the exact same charges she would have got if I included the charges she did against y'all. So
What do you mean by that?
because of this entire, I can't say. Either
Uh,
way,
No, no, no.
I
I'm not, like I said, I am not, I don't know how your job works. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's huge differences between what she did to me and Glenn and what she did to you guys. And what I'm trying to get out is I don't want y'all just throwing her in a cell. I would like you to talk to her and see if she could be, 5150 or put in a mental hospital where she can get the help that she needs versus rotting in a jail cell because she quote unquote kidnapped somebody.
If I may.
Yep.
Captain. I don't know if this has to do with anything to do with, what I found in the back of that truck last night. Or sorry, the night before that. But I'm not going to ask what was done to you personally, and it's not my business to know. But I know you will make ultimately the decision that you decide you want to make. But now that I know that she has the ID, now that I know that she's not well, and that, as hard as it is to say, the person who did these things to me and Bailey, it's one of the people inside her, but then the real person in there is Maria, and she's the one who didn't do any of this. Eleanor is the one who did it. Maria isn't, and the only remedy here is compassion. And I know she has to go through the system, and I know you have to be the one to escort her through it. All I ask is that you find some way of putting a little bit of compassion into it. I'm not asking you to not do your job, and I'm not asking you to be angry either, because I know whatever happened, if you're angry about it, I get it. I do. I've spent the last couple of years dealing with what she did to me and my friends and my family. But the only way to fix something like this is compassion, and in the end, that's all I ask. You just consider it. That's all.
Also, I'm sorry, backing up a bit because I've been locked up. What happened to you?
Please give me just.
Wait,
just
wait,
give
no,
me a
no,
second.
2 seconds, please.
Just give me a second.
What happened to him? Maria's not responsible for whatever happened, right? Like, if it's this Irish gang, it's not Maria. He needs to know that.
I don't know what happened to him. I don't.
You said something happened to him, though.
So.
She didn't do that. She was with me. Whatever, she didn't hurt him. She
There was a message left.
That wasn't her. I can guarantee that was none of her personalities. But he'll be back, right? Okay.
He got taken.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I care about her a lot. And I know I shouldn't, but...
No, it's fine. It's not... Don't blame yourself, and don't be mad for doing so. He got taken the other night.
That wasn't her.
I know.
Does he know that?
I don't know. So it wasn't specifically her, it was like that gang that did it?
She has nothing to do with that gang. She hasn't seen them in over 2 weeks.
Did she ever associate with them at one point?
No, I mean, to my knowledge, she just needed a way to get me to her.
So they just hired...
Yeah, they just hired random through. Like, she's not connected to that, whatever gang that is.
Okay, so she hired them to take you, and then that was the end of it.
I think so. I mean, she didn't give me specifics, so I was locked up, but that's like my connection.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we gotta tell him that, because I don't want him to think.
No, that's what I didn't realize. I was wondering why he was getting so angry, and that makes sense if he thinks she did that, but...
Yeah, if there was a past... Basically, from what I know of the line of work, is that she hired them to do a job, and then that was the severance of their relationship from there. From there on, anything they did was just their activity.
Yes. Yeah.
We need to tell him that.
If he comes back, he better not just go and...
Nurse. Thank you, nurse.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Oh, this is a mess.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know something happened to him. That makes so much sense, his reaction. I just thought he was pissed because he thought I was intruding on his job, which is not what I was doing. I was just confused when he said what she did to my guys. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's been with me for...
I didn't get a chance to tell you, I know.
Dimes, I'm gonna wait here. Part of me really wants to walk out there, but I'm gonna wait.
Yep, just stay.
No, I know. Yep, I am. I'm just saying what I really
stitches in your
want.
gut. You're not walking anywhere.
I will if it's gonna... Maria's gonna get sent to jail for something she didn't do.
Yeah, you get it.
Ooh, that just pissed me off. It ain't worth it.
I don't think you could hear me out there.
I'm not ready to go in there. I'm really not. I'll hear him out. My apologies about that.
You're perfectly fine.
You both don't want to press charges?
No, but can I talk to you just a second, please? Okay, I don't know exactly what happened to you. Glenn told me a little bit. You got taken or something. I know you can't tell me because it's confidential or whatever. But I'm very confused because you said for what she did to your guys, that wasn't Maria. Whatever happened, Maria has been with me. Locked up in a room. We've been together. For whatever this gang did, she has nothing to do with this Irish gang at all. She has not talked to them in 2 weeks. Whatever they did to you is disgusting, and I'm sorry that it happened, but that was not Maria at all. So please don't charge her for that. It wasn't her.
From what I understand, she hired the one job, and that was
To take me.
their contract, and that was it. And then from there on, that gang's just doing their thing, unassociated with her.
Yeah, none of those actions are related to Maria or any of her alters. Whatever happened to you, none of it was her. And whoever did that to you, I hope they go to jail for the rest of their lives. I really do.
Yeah, they can go to hell.
Is any of this making sense to you, or? May I ask, is that what you were referencing when you said what she did to my guys? Or were you referencing something else? Because I do want to say if Maria has done anything to you, you have every right to charge her for that. But I want to make sure she actually did it, because I don't think she did. She was with me.
You don't think? Or do you know?
I know for a fact she was with me. I mean, when did it happen? Like, if you give me an exact time frame, I can tell you what we were doing.
I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna simply put it like this, though. Despite me being the primary investigator and the person that is gonna make the decision to put her in cuffs, for what y'all want to do of not pressing charges, I have to talk to my admin about it before I do anything else. It's out of my hands. It's up to the state.
I understand. And again,
It's fine.
somebody can still be locked up at a psych ward or a mental hospital. Like, it doesn't mean they're
Here's the
free.
truth. You know what I don't want happening though is if the charges match up to something where she comes back out, and she comes back out to go after y'all again. I'm not risking that. That's my perspective on it. I want to get her the help she needs, but I am not gonna. Personally, I'm not gonna allow it to where she's able to do that and still be out free, having the risk that you guys can get harmed again.
I fully
And
respect that.
talk to people that harm my guys, harm my officers specifically.
I fully respect where you're coming from. Again, she did not harm any of your officers, nor does she want to. From my side of it, if you lock her up in a hospital, I have faith in our doctors. I'm not expecting her out in the street tomorrow. I'm not expecting her out on the street in like a year or so, but I do want her to get better.
For me personally, I'd rather me personally take the risk that she would come after me again, knowing that we gave her all we could to make her better instead of throwing her in a hole where she's only going to fester. Because, I mean, come on, you know, it's, I mean, I'm not saying this has anything to do with you, but you know how the system works. Throwing somebody in a prison, you know, it just, yeah, that's where dangerous people need to be, but it doesn't make them better. We call them correction centers, and very few come out of them actually better. But a hospital where she can get good care, shit, I'll even find the best one for her and try to convince the state to put her there. I'm done. I'm 53 years old, and I'm done being bitter with the world, and I want people to get the help they need, and I want people to be okay. And despite everything that's happened, I just want that for her. Crazy as it probably sounds to you.
I also want to add thank you, by the way, for your investigation and keeping track. Like, for real, the city needs people like you. And thank you for coming today.
Yeah, thank you. For credit to the city, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. And no matter what choice you make, I want you to know I won't be mad at you. I understand that you're doing your job, even if it's not lined up with mine.
I second that.
All right, I'll go with that. It's not gonna be easy to convince, but I'm willing to do that if that's what y'all think is best. But you guys have at this point zero contact with her.
Thank you. Really, thank you.
Okay.
And if you ever need someone to talk to about shit, I know you got a lot of guys and a lot of friends, I'm sure, in you know your circles, but if you ever want a cold beer and a cold pool to swim in, you know, I'm willing to listen. That place is open to you. I'd at least come to New Year's next year. It was really nice. It was really fun last time, you know.
I missed
I'll
out
keep
on
that
it.
noted. I appreciate it.
We'll be around
Um,
if you need anything. We're here. I swear to you, I will not contact Maria in any way until you are done with everything. So, you have my promise on that.
where are you guys planning on going after this? Because until I get this other gang dealt with, I need y'all to have some type of protection for the time being.
Um,
That works for both me and you.
I mean, we're probably going to talk to the other firefighters, but if you want to leave local officers outside, we'll make sure they're with us.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think that gang. I mean, I don't think they're targeting us, are they?
No.
I haven't.
Yeah, they're not related to me at all. Like, their only connection was Maria needed some way to get me to her.
Yeah, and I haven't seen. The only member of this gang I've ever seen was the dead guy that took a cyanide pill the night you were taken. I've never had contact with this gang before, so I think whoever they are, I don't think they're targeting us.
Oh, I'm letting you know, I wasn't the one taken. It
Oh.
was one of my officers that were taken.
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
Regardless-
that's right. You're the one that gave me the cigarette that night. I'm sorry. This is.
Regardless,
Yeah.
I hope you
A
catch
lot of
whoever
shit.
did that to you, because you should, and that shouldn't be happening. So,
Yeah, sorry.
I have no information on that besides the man who took me in my house, but if you have any questions on that, I can answer it for you. But
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that one more time? Sorry, I have voices in my ear. About you guys said you guys are cool with just local officers staged around your house. Do you guys want that too for the stations at all?
whatever you think is best, and I will follow it.
Okay. All right. I got nothing else. If you guys have anything else for me, just feel free to contact me. Y'all should have my number by now. So, yeah, y'all get better. Stay safe.
Thank you,
Thank
Captain.
you.
Oh God, this has been a nightmare.
Thank you. Thank you for that, by the
Hey,
way.
why don't we all go outside real quick instead of standing around here?
It's all good, really.
You didn't have to not press charges against her. She shot you.
She shot me. She helped take Kat and me, and yeah, she did a lot of things. But now I know a lot more than I did then, and I couldn't find it in my heart that she just needs help, you know. And believe me, I wanted her to burn. I wanted her to burn just like I just.
Okay. I really want to talk to you, but these walls are really thin, so I feel like we're gonna talk later, not here, if that's okay. Like at one of our houses.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
I think the nurse just said someone's here for us too.
Okay.
You know what room we're in? Let me check the number. Be 371. The nurse just said.
Aren't they supposed to have whiteboards in here with our numbers on it so we know?
Isn't our chart right there on the front? Listen,
Yeah, well,
I'm
it's
not
facing
very
away from
bright.
me.
I know. I just thought, I really just wanted to walk around. But yeah, 371.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like a whiteboard, and it's supposed to tell you your room number, your nurse's number, your phone number in here. That's all right. As long as I get a Jello mold sometime today.
Important question. What kind of Jello?
I really like mandarin orange. Like with
What kind
the
of
mandarin orange
answer
in
is
it.
that? That's so specific.
You asked me a specific question. What kind of Jello do I like? Mandarin orange with the Mandarin oranges in it.
I'm sorry. I just was expecting, cherry, lime. Like, I'll have to try Mandarin orange with the mandarins in it.
I'm sure they don't have it here, but it's really good.
Listen.
Knock, knock.
Manning,
Hey. Come in.
if you don't have Mandarin orange Jello with Mandarin oranges, you're
What?
gonna have to leave.
Yeah, get out.
I unfortunately do not.
I guess you can stay then. Wait, what's your favorite type of Jello?
Ooh, I don't have a favorite. I just eat Jello.
Okay, I take it back, Glenn. Your answer was better.
Yeah. Oh, lime is another good flavor.
Yes. All right. Sorry. Hi, Manning.
Bailey, what's yours? Wait, no, hold on, Manning. Just hold on a second.
Okay.
Bailey, what's your favorite one?
Lime.
Oh, okay.
Lime, I will admit, lime is a really good one.
This is really good, yeah. I didn't expect that. Most people don't say lime.
What are we gonna do with you two?
Can I have a hug?
Yes, you can.
I missed you.
I would take a hug, but my shoulder really is hurting, so please don't.
Why would I?
Thanks, Manning.
Why would you hug me? How dare you, sir?
I'm glad you two are okay though. I was at home cleaning and stuff. Had no idea what was going on. My phone was off and everything. I decided to get on shift for my slotted time and had a vehicle fire I went to, and so I got told you two are in the hospital. So
Yeah. Remember that last night when I left to
Mhm.
or I should say earlier when I left to take care of that pool problem?
Mhm.
Yeah, that wasn't my neighbor that called me and told me. That was just an excuse to get me to the house.
I got a call asking where I was, and I said it was none of your business. And then they said they had a gun to Chief's head, and that's how I got there.
Jesus Christ. No more taking weird phone calls.
It wasn't an unknown number. It was Maria, who happened to be Eleanor. It's a long story.
Yeah. I think I've only met Maria once when she stopped by a station when you two were hanging out, but that was about it.
I really hope I can introduce her to you in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's... Yeah, no, it's definitely a good thing that you two are okay. Our fearless leader and obviously the sunshine in the department.
Yeah.
Kind of need both of you two.
I mean, that's not true, but thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to retire someday, so
Man not allowed. Find a way to make you live forever.
Oh.
yeah, I don't want to live forever. Sometimes you live too long.
Yeah, no, definitely. But, like, what the hell happened? If you guys are allowed to talk about that.
Chief?
Bailey, I remember our thing from yesterday. And
Yeah, thank you
Campbell.
for taking care of Winston, by the way. I think he
Yeah,
really likes
anytime.
you.
I don't know about that. He nipped at me a few times.
Because you were taking him from me, but...
Yeah, I got taken, and it was somebody who I have had past dealings with a couple years ago, and I didn't know then what I know now, and that she suffers from dissociative identity disorder, and who was making her do all these things was not her. So, long story short, after everything she's done, I forgive her. And I'm not looking to press charges or anything, but it's over. Holy shit, it's fucking over.
It doesn't even feel like it. Like that's.
Really,
It
you have
still
no
feels like
idea.
I'm trapped in a nightmare.
This is 4 years in the making. Just it's finally
4
ending.
years.
You deserve it. You need to know what happened 4 years ago, and even farther back from that is not who you are now. And you need to
God.
stop blaming yourself for it all. And look at what you've done. Look at all the firefighters. Look at us, who we've raised, who you've trained.
I know. Deep down, I know. I just sorry I got you guys hurt.
I'm sorry I got you hurt.
It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for me. So
Chief, the past is the past. As long as that hatchet is buried now, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Just gotta move on from this. Besides, hey, we still need our old man to drive an engine with his goggles on.
you're never gonna let me live that down. Oh God.
Nope. Nope. Yeah. What happened in your past is your past. It's over. You can move on from it now, hopefully.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
There are 2 other members of our department that want to make sure you guys are okay as well. They were on your guys' scene. They were, I think, the ones that I think they're the ones that transported you. Not 100% sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to talk to them. Y'all are so sweet for waiting that long. I hope you got Jello out there.
Unfortunately, there was no Jello. I got coffee though, so.
Okay, well, we need to talk to our nurses. No room number, no Jello. I know.
I know it's horrible.
Yeah, let me go holler at them.
Thank you.
Thank you, Manny.
You guys are